Hey, what's up, everybody? Scott Zlatev here, and I have this quick message for you today because if you're wanting to know if you're in a position where you got no leads, right? You got no leads for your business, and you're really wanting to start getting more leads for your business. Pay attention to what I'm about to tell you because I actually had a conversation with somebody 2 days ago on Skype, and they were saying, Scott, I have no leads. I want to get leads. How do I get leads? And they're actually on the right track with that type of question because here's what I know. When you start talking about saying that you have no leads, and you keep stating that you have no leads, and you're typing on Facebook and you're saying you have no leads, you're telling every single person, and you're just reiterating what's already truthful and what's already existing in your life right now, which is you have no leads. So you're basically just restating the fact that you already have no leads, and so you're going to continue to get no leads. So, and this might be kind of a weird type of way of thinking for a lot of people, but this was one of my first breakthroughs that I had. And it was just how you go about thinking about your life, your business, everything. If you keep saying that you have no leads, then you're going to continue to have no leads. Instead, the first thing that you want to do is you want to start saying, how can I get more leads? Okay, that's a much better question because now all of a sudden, instead of stating what's already happening, now you're putting your mind in a position where it's actually going to start thinking. Instead of thinking about the fact that you have no leads, you're going to sit there and you're going to think about how can I get more leads. Now that's a much better, more useful way of thinking that you can do, and then your brain, you will start to have different things that happen. Just you're not really sure how. You start getting different ideas. You start thinking of, oh, well, I could do a PPC campaign. Oh, I could do a different blog post. Oh, I can syndicate my posts all over. You start thinking in terms of what an abundance type of mentality a person like this thinks. You start attracting those things into your life, and your mind starts shifting and moving into, how can I get this? How do I get this? Instead of always thinking in that lack mentality and just reiterating to yourself on what you already don't have, right? So start thinking in terms of how can I. You're going to start coming up with those answers on your own. The next thing that I want to also kind of allude you to is what actually you really want. Okay. One question I have for you, because everybody talks about leads, okay? Now, a lead really isn't a lead, okay? Well, you may or may not have heard of this. A lead is a lead is a lead. Well, a lead is only good to you if that person becomes a buyer. If that person clicks on the link, clicks on the buy button, and pulls out their credit card and buys. Because what are you looking for? In reality, you're not looking for leads. You're looking for a person to click on the button and join and buy, right? You're looking for somebody to just magically pull out their credit card and buy from you, right? Well, if you're looking for that, then your leads are just one step of the process, okay? So you're not exactly looking for leads, okay? You're looking for buyers. Now, to kind of make this a little bit more honed in for you, every single person is looking for something on the internet, right? A woman might be looking for shoes. Somebody might be looking for a digital camera. Okay. Well, if you're in the home business niche, if you have a whole bunch of people looking for shoes and those are your leads, you're not going to have any buyers, right? So you're not looking for leads. You're looking for prospects. You're looking for qualified people who are looking for exactly what you have to offer. Okay, if you don't have that, then you don't have a business. So I would rather have, 10 leads that are qualified, who are actually looking for what I have to offer, right? Which is ways to make money on autopilot, ways to basically extract money out of thin air, right? I'm looking for people who are looking to make money online with me right now, who will click on the link, who will join, who will pull out their credit card and buy, right? And I'm sure that that's what you're looking for. Maybe not. Maybe you don't want to have people pulling out their credit card and buying from you 24/7, whether you eat, sleep, go to the bathroom, or go to the gym and work out. Maybe you don't want those things. But if you do, then you're going to want to really pay attention to the leads that you get. You want to have those leads be severely targeted, right down to even whatever company it is that you're promoting, whatever niche market it is that you're after. Okay, because if you don't have it that honed in, you're leaving a lot of money on the table where people like me and a lot of other people get those results. Okay, because we're severely targeted, where we can take 10, 20, 30 leads and do the same with a person who gets 500 leads in a day. Okay, so that's a big takeaway that I want you to understand on how we're able to generate these types of results, is to focus on how can I get these leads. That way you will broaden your horizons and start thinking of different ways. And if you allow yourself to do this, you'll start thinking of things that you haven't even discovered yet. Things will just start coming to you, different ways and strategies and different things that you can try. Because one thing I know to be true is that I get leads from a lot of different sources. Okay, it's not just one. I get this all the time. Scott, where do you get your leads? Where's the most effective place to get your leads? The biggest thing is just to take a lot of action. Okay, take a lot of action. There may be some different products and different things that you need to buy. Okay, you may need to get started in some sort of automated tool type process to automate some of your activities that you do online. You might not. Depends on what your target is, on what you want to do. Okay, but all in all, if you put yourself in a position where you're now thinking of different ways, different modalities, and different strategies, rather than just one specific thing, you start, instead of having one pole in the water in terms of like fishing, right? A person who's fishing for leads, you're fishing for prospects. Well, fishing is a really good analogy. Instead of having one hook in the water, okay, have 500 hooks in the water. Okay, you might be doing something with solo ads, you might be doing something with PPC, you might be doing something with your blog, you might be doing something with video marketing. All these different things lead to a massive amount of lead flow that's targeted exactly to where you want to be. Okay, it's targeted towards your market, on who you're actually wanting to pull out their credit card and join, because that's the person that's more likely to. Now, if you're doing this in paid media, it's even more important. Okay, it's highly important. Otherwise, you're wasting advertising dollars. Okay, you have to be severely targeted. Otherwise, you're just going to be throwing your money down the drain. Trust me, I know this because I spent a lot of money doing things the wrong way. Okay, now I do things the right way, and because I went through those experiences, I can tell you firsthand myself. Because I didn't have money when I first started, right? I was broke. I was down to 25 bucks in my bank account. And then fast forward through today, I make more money than I ever had before. And the reason is because I went through these processes, okay? And you have to allow yourself to go through this process so that you can discover, and so you can have that power within you to be able to lead an army of people who are looking to you for guidance, looking to you for support, looking to you for leadership, and being able to follow in the direction that you're taking. Okay, so you want to be able to put yourself in a position right now where you can take action, you can get started, and you can lead anybody to where they want to go, to be in just a better sense where you know exactly where you're going. And by asking these specific questions, how can I, right? How can I do this? Where can I get these leads? Okay, start asking those questions to yourself, and you'll start finding those answers out to yourself exactly the way you need to. Okay, go through this process, you'll start figuring stuff out, and once you do, you're going to be so glad you did, because people are going to be joining, people are going to be pulling out their credit card, people are going to be buying from you because you went through this process, and now you own it, you have power, and now you can teach that to other people. All right, this is Scott Zlateff. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.